thinking.
Hello, great to be with you. We're here in Stratford at the London Stadium, a ground built originally for the Olympics in 2012. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's West Ham United, and they take on Norwich City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And the starting lineup for West Ham United.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And here's the Norwich City starting 11.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
At the London Stadium, enjoy the match.
We're ready for what we hope will be a tremendous match, and it's West Ham United with a kick-off. Could be dangerous. And reading it absolutely superbly. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, there we have it, the first yellow card of the game.
And he's going to have to be careful now. There's a long time to go here.
Well, you have to conclude, Stuart, an opportunity wasted.
Yeah, and the other players are furious with him, and rightly so. That's such a poor free kick.
Lanzini. Antonio. And he read it well, intercepting it. Rashica. Will it happen for them? Oh, showing good patience. And touched onto the frame of the goal. And the ball is loose. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Can he finish? Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score! And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
One 0 then. Promising looking attack from West Ham. Fornals. Every pass hitting its target. Well, they couldn't hang on to it, West Ham. McLean. On to Lemelou. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Lemelou. It might be on for them. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Now what can they do from here? Pukki. Lemelou. Well, they've lost the ball. Pretty good reading of the game to win possession back. Antonio. And return to Fornals. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Oh, and taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Lemelou. Well, it was completely miscontrolled. Good bit of pressing. Lanzini. Antonio. Possession changes hands. The interception there. What can the Hammers do from this position? Antonio. Putting his body on the line. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Antonio. That's a nice looking ball. That's high level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Played over. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Lanzini. And an astute piece of defending. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Excellent passing. Lanzini. Pablo Fornals. And the keeper more than equal to it. And now the delivery. Well, that was quality. Last-ditch defending. Well, it would have delighted the fans had it gone in. Lesmelu. And he read it well. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Pukki. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Promising possession, this. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Aaron Cresswell. Pablo Fornals with it. Antonio. He's in here. Cutting the ball back. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So 2-0 now.
Number 10.
Lesmelu. Teemu Pukki. Nicely cut out. Lanzini. Ball with Pablo Fornals. Antonio. Can he play it in? They were playing fluent football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Delivered into the box. It comes to nothing in the end. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Aarons. Grant Hanley with it. It is to be a throw-in. Aarons. Kenny McLean now. Rashica. They do pass the ball with authority. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Fornals. A sloppy pass. Pukki. Now can they make something happen? Aarons. Excellent vision. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Corner given. And over it comes. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Just cutting off the supply. Vladimir Koval.
Well, as you can see, West Ham have had most of the ball. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Did well to win the ball back. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Vlasic. Declan Rice. And West Ham in a position of menace. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. Stuart, as always, very keen to get your take.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Vladimir Koval. On the ball, Michael Antonio. Jared Bowen. And a throw-in forthcoming. Fornals. Declan Rice. And on the ball, Vlasic. Aaron Cresswell. Rice with it. An attack full of promise. Lanzini. Chance to do damage. How about the cross? Rice. Lanzini. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. Good physical play. Just not looking confident in possession. What can the Hammers do from this position? Fornals. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. I don't think too many players would have the overdrive to get to that one. Goalkeeper's ball. Aarons. And in the perfect position to read it. Lanzini. In possession, Bowen. Lesmelou. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. McLean. Lesmelou. Now with Lemelou. And players waiting in the centre. Defensive efficiency personified. Vlasic. Ball with Pablo Fornals. Declan Rice. Lanzini. Pablo Fornals with it. Keeping the ball moving. The high press was very much on. Superb effort to keep it in. Pukki. Good defending. Fornals. In possession, Bowen. Making progress. Lanzini. And it's a quality pass. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Fornals. And a good-looking ball. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Pukki. On the ball, Pierre Lesmelou. Pukki. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Lanzini. Antonio. Well, he's given us away. Hanley. Kenny McLean now. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant.
And there it is, the opening goal, the ideal way to start. That's a nice-looking ball. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
And the keeper more than equal to it. Cutting the ball back. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Declan Rice. Pablo Fornals. And space to cross it. Rashica. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. That's all they can conjure for now. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Rashica. How can he take them on and beat them? Just the clearance that was called for. Fornals. Here's Manuel Lanzini. Well, just overdoing it. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Antonio. Rice. Antonio. Under real pressure here. Declan Rice. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Pukki. It's Rashica on the ball. Teemu Pukki. Antonio. In possession, Bowen. Really good interception. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Well, the referee remaining very much in control. Now the card, and it's yellow. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, they couldn't keep it. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. Fornals. On the ball, Diop. Aaron Cresswell. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Oh, what an opportunity! And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And the substitution will occur now. Well, the action underway again, with the Hammers very much in control of the game.
Substitution for Norwich.
Brandon Williams. Kenny McLean now. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Vlasic. Fornals. Oh, could it be Antonio? Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. McLean. Pukki. Untidy on the ball. Fornals. And on the ball, Vlasic. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Pukki. Rashica. Well, visionary passing. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Substitution time it is here. And into the last 30 minutes now. They've given it away. Just too much on that pass. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Hanley. Aarons. He's using his strength to good effect. Kieran Dowell. It might be on for them. Oh, surely. Still alive. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
That's a good-looking ball. Lanzini. On the ball, Michael Antonio. Pablo Fornals. Antonio. And still an opportunity. Pressing high, and they have the ball again.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
Lesmelu. Kieran Dowell. Teemu Pukki. Really good high press. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Williams. Couldn't hang on to it. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Lanzini. And showing fine vision. And a good take under duress there. Well read to win possession back. And space for the cross. Fornals. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Brandon Williams. So a throw in here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench.
Coming onto the pitch, number 7, Andrew Yarmolenko.
20 minutes remaining. Antonio. Pablo Fornals. He's very adept at protecting the ball. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Oh, could it be Antonio? Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Kral. On the ball, Michael Antonio. The cross is on. Well, they couldn't hang on to it, West Ham. Pukki. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. McLean. On to Lemelu. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Issa Diop. Here's Manuel Lanzini. Nicely cut out. McLean. Dowell. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Defending by example. Terrific piece of anticipation. Player in the way again.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in. So unlucky not to score there. Cracking effort, you have to say.
Yarmolenko. Here's Manuel Lanzini. Fornals. Antonio. He made it look simple, really. McLean. Williams. Getting in there to take it away. Fornals. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Good-looking ball. Not much time to make up his mind. Antonio. Kral. And he's through here. Chance maybe. Andriy Yarmolenko now. Well, the cross goes in, but there's no one available to snap onto it. Good strength to keep the ball. Fornals. Oh, big opportunity. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Shielding the ball superbly. Pablo Fornals. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. And a throw-in forthcoming. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Fornals. Lanzini. It's with Yarmolenko. Fornals. A glorious chance. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Lesmelu. Oh, that's an interesting pass. It is a decent-looking attack here. Can he take the chance? That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Played over. Not the best clearance. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Has the strength to hang on to it. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Issa Diop. Ball with Pablo Fornals. Antonio. Fornals. Doing well to keep possession. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Nice looking pass. And it all counts for naught. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Lesmelu. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Now with Lemelu. Kenny McLean now. Corner coming up. Over it comes. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And he read it superbly. Issa Diop. Fornals. Well, nicely cut out. And there goes the final whistle. There's no doubt about it. The Hammers are happy with this result.
Well, Derek, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, that was a great performance. His understanding of how to find space was brilliant today. And, of course, he scored 2 really good goals.
The keeper more than equal to it. Cutting the ball back. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Oh, could it be Antonio? Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest... Can he take the chance? That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.